the most wonderful time of the year, and I'm not talking about Christmas, well, that too, but it is time for award season to begin. The Golden Globe nominations are being announced on Monday, and I have been working on my nomination prediction list all day long because it's snowy, and I am also sick. If you cannot already tell, I apologize, but I am not going to let that stop me from giving my subscribers what they want to hear. So here are my predictions of whose name is going to be called on Monday morning. And I will probably do a live reaction to who is nominated. So be on the lookout for that video as well. Okay, now disclaimer before I get started. I don't do any of the technical awards like screenplay or anything like that. I focus on the films, the director, and the acting categories. Now, the top 5 that I announce are the ones that I believe that I personally want, or what I think most likely the Academy, or the foreign press in this case, is going to nominate. And then the ones after are my alternates. So let's get started with Best Drama. We have Joker, The Irishman, The Lighthouse, Marriage Story, and Ford v. Ferrari. My alternates for this category are 1917, Little Women, and Richard Jewell. Best Musical Comedy, I have Jojo Rabbit, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Rocketman, Knives Out, and Hustlers. My alternates are Blinded by the Light, very underrated film, by the way. I'm hoping it gets some kind of recognition at the Golden Globes this year. Dolomite Is My Name. However, I feel the nomination for Eddie Murphy for Best Actor in the category will be more probable than a nomination for the film itself. Cats. You gotta say Cats because it's the only musical of this year. But from the looks of the trailer, I don't want it to be nominated at all. And then Booksmart. Those are my alternates. All right. Now we have Best Director. This is a very crowded category. It was very difficult for me to narrow this down to a top 5. So I have Martin Scorsese for The Irishman, Quentin Tarantino for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Taika Waititi, Jojo Rabbit, Robert Eggers for The Lighthouse, and Noah Baumbach for Marriage Story. This was really difficult for me to put Quentin Tarantino in, or Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, anywhere in my top nominations, because personally, in my opinion, I didn't care for the film. I didn't enjoy it. It's going to be in my most disappointing movies list. It was extremely hyped up. You have Leo, you have Brad, you have Margot Robbie with Quentin Tarantino. You're thinking it's going to be this fantastic film. It was way, 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 way too long. It really didn't make any sense, in my opinion. It just wasn't for me. I really didn't enjoy it. I don't like putting Tarantino or Once Upon a Time in Hollywood in my top 5s, but I do believe it's going to be recognized by the foreign press. So, all right. Best Actor, Drama. Joaquin Phoenix, no doubt, for Joker. He's my personal, I think he's going to take it. I really, really do. Adam Driver, Marriage Story. Robert De Niro for The Irishman. Christian Bale for Ford v. Ferrari. Robert Pattinson for The Lighthouse. I believe Robert Pattinson deserves to be recognized for his role in this film. I believe he gave an incredible performance, one of the best I've ever seen on screen of the entire year. Up there with Joaquin Phoenix. I mean, there's a lot of great performances this year, but Robert Pattinson really deserves to be recognized for his body of work. He is so beyond Twilight, and I know he's now going into the Batman, so I want him to be recognized now. I really, really do. So for him to even get a nomination, I would be so happy. But I want Joaquin to win. My alternates in the category are Adam Sandler for Uncut Gems, Antonio Banderas for Pain and Glory, and Michael B. Jordan for Just Mercy. I don't know if Just Mercy is being kind of hyped up or not, because it's not out yet. I haven't seen it, but I put him on the list because I am hearing things about his performance in the film. So I'll play it safe and put it on there as an alternate. Best Actress Drama. This was a really difficult category for me because I honestly could not think of any wow, like a lot of wow best actress drama performances. I only have one alternate. This was really hard. So Renee Zellweger for Judy obviously is my number one choice, followed by Scarlett Johansson for Marriage Story. Now this one comes out Friday on Netflix. I will watch that. I will do a review. I will let you know who I think, Judy or Marriage Story, Renee or Scarlett. I will make my decision then. Saoirse Ronan, Little Women. I think personally Little Women is being hyped up way too much, along with Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, but everyone's talking about it, so I'm going to throw it in there. Charlize Theron, Bombshell. Awkwafina for The Farewell. I do believe she does deserve to be recognized, so I am going to put her in there. My alternate is Lupita Nyong'o for Us, because honestly, I could not think of anyone else deserving to be nominated. So if you can think of someone else, please let me know down in the comments. Who did I miss? All right, Best Actor, Comedy Musical. I love the comedy musical categories because it's just so much fun. All right, Taron Egerton for Rocketman. Ugh, my sickness. Obviously, you know, Rami Malek, Bohemian Rhapsody last year. We're still riding on that wave, so I do believe he's going to get recognized. Is he going to win? I'm not sure, because Eddie Murphy for Dolomite Is My Name might edge him out. So Taron Egerton for Rocketman, Leonardo DiCaprio, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Eddie Murphy for Dolomite Is My Name, Roman Griffin Davis for Jojo Rabbit. He is the 10-year-old boy that plays Jojo in the film, and he impressed me so much. He pretty much is in every single scene of the movie, and this is the only credit to his name, guys. This is the only thing that he has done. The Golden Globes like to surprise us, and it would not surprise me if the Golden Globes surprised us by saying his name on Monday morning. They do like to recognize new talent, and new talent that is young. So that might happen. And then my fifth is Daniel Craig for Knives Out. My alternates are Hamish Patel for Yesterday and Vivek Kalra for Blinded by the Light. I thoroughly enjoyed that film. I loved his performance. I personally think he should be recognized. So if he got a nomination, that would thrill me. All right, Best Actress, Comedy Musical. We have Constance Wu for Hustlers. Hustlers is gaining speed because of its grossed over $100 million, and everyone has been talking about J-Lo's performance since it came out. Immediately put her into Best Supporting Actress category. So I put Constance Wu in Best Actress. It really wouldn't surprise me if that happened. Emma Thompson for Late Night. Loved her in that film. Thought she was great. Beanie Feldstein for Booksmart. Jillian Bell for Brittany Runs a Marathon. And Ana de Armas. Loved her in Knives Out. My alternates are Charlize Theron for Long Shot and Caitlin Dever, the other lead in Booksmart. Best Supporting Actor. This is an extremely crowded category because you only have one category for supporting. It's not split up into drama here, comedy musical over here. No, it's all in one category. So this was really hard. Al Pacino, The Irishman. Joe Pesci, The Irishman. Brad Pitt, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Willem Dafoe for The Lighthouse, and Taika Waititi for Jojo Rabbit. My alternates are Tom Hanks, Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, John Lithgow for Bombshell, Sam Rockwell for Richard Jewell, or possibly Jojo Rabbit. I don't know, because he was supporting in that film as well, so he could go either way. And Jamie Foxx for Just Mercy. I'm unsure about Tom Hanks. I put him in the alternate only because that night at the Golden Globes, I believe he's getting the Cecil B. DeMille Award. So they might not nominate him because he's already getting a guaranteed award. So that may not happen. I don't know. Golden Globes are crazy. So unpredictable. That's why it's my favorite award show. Because it's never a lock. You never know what's going to happen. All right. Now we have Best Supporting Actress, our last category. Okay. Best Supporting Actress, obviously J-Lo for Hustlers. Laura Dern, Marriage Story. She's gaining speed because I believe Marriage Story is more on everyone's radar. Zhao Zhuzhen for the farewell. She plays the grandmother. She gave a really wonderful, kind-hearted performance. I loved her in that. Florence Pugh, she's getting all sorts of wow, phenomenal. It's Little Women, guys. Like, I don't know. I don't know about Little Women. It's been done again and again and again. We know these performances already. I'm just unsure about it, but I put it there because everyone's talking about her. And then Scarlett Johansson for Jojo Rabbit. My alternates are Margot Robbie for Bombshell, Nicole Kidman for Bombshell, and Kathy Bates for Richard Jewell. Wow. That's a lot of people, a lot of amazing performances. I cannot wait for Monday morning when everything is announced. I'm probably going to do a live reaction video of the nominations, so we'll see how many I get right. Oh, I hope I get a lot right, please. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Do you agree with me? Do you not on my choices? Let me know when you think my sickness is going to go away, hopefully extremely soon, because this is not good. I know I sound horrible, but thank you so much for your support and your love. If you are not subscribed, please hit the red button down below. Thank you very much, guys, and I'll see you at the movies.